Hey everybody, this is Al Spath, Positive Poker Insiders, and I'm over at Jow Poker this morning, and we're streaming for Tony Glidden from EliteVip. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. It's Saturday, June the 17th. Again, if you haven't found Jow Poker yet, download it. Use EliteVip, all one word, and join today. That's the referral code to use. That's for Tony Glidden. And then you can email him and get $5 in your account free. He's also looking for some players to play under his affiliate, and I think he wants to stake some folks. So if you're a good player, you might want to contact him. If you'll notice the scroll across the top of the page, you can get in touch with him at his email. It's right up there. It's GliddenTony at gmail.com. You can see his ad in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, along with my ad for poker lessons and Ryan's ad for overlays or teaching you how to stream yourself. If you want to learn how to stream, very cheap, very inexpensive, just contact Ryan Postek. There's his graphic there right now. I'm Teach. I'm right here at the table. I started with $50. I folded 9-2. That would have been a nice flop for me. I think I would have taken this guy's money unless he hits his draw, if that's what he has. Could have a top pair like ace-9 or 9-10 or jack-9, those kind of hands. See, this guy put 175 in. He knows he only has to put $6. He doesn't have any implied odds, so he's probably just going to fold it up, and he does. See if I can throw a little light on this subject here. I don't know if that's any better on picture. Yeah, I don't want to see it. 10 Jack is an alright hand, but we're out of position. We're sure not going to call a raise with this unless we get a lot of pot odds. See, this guy come in for $1.50, and of course we wouldn't put any money in at all unless there was like $2 or $3 $1.50 callers. And this guy just tilted it off. He lost a little while ago when he had ace king to this guy had pocket sevens, and this guy flopped 2 sevens. So I think it was over right from the start. Let me just get out of the way here. We got Scotty Quick here today. We got H-Town Rocket, SG1 Fan 61, Win Poker, Holds DZ, Poker I Can. And here's Tony, EliteVip. He's at the table and he's gone for $96. Trying to isolate, trying to get this guy out now. Let's see if Tony's successful. He is. You can see the matchup. 4s against ace-8, and the 4s are going to hold up. Wow. Oh, wait, no, it's a straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My bad. Tony gets bushwhacked. That was a pretty terrible hand here, but I don't think I put $96 in the pot with pocket 4s myself, especially with this guy who could reshove. He originally bet 150. He could have kings or aces. Who knows? Reading an article the other day that limping heads up from the small blind is a good idea. Any 2 cards. Very good article. I needed to catch 2 5s there or jack 5. I don't think I'll stick around for an 8. It's not worth it to me to go for an inside draw. The draw gets there, and then I have to worry about somebody that has Jack Queen, which is a very popular hand to play. So it's just an easy fold for me. Now, if Tam were to have top pair here, a good kicker, or the draw, he might raise this to like $4, but he just sits out. Tony gets out of the way, and 9 rolls off, making an even worse textured flop. I'm just going to see if I can change my avatar here real quick. And I don't know know if I can do that on camera or not. Fold that hand there. And I'm going to choose, see what comes up. And we did it. And we're broadcasting live. When you see the red button on there, that means that Al is live from Positive Poker Insiders. Yeah, I had the 6, but you can't play that kind of cards here. You got to be patient. You got two guys that are really donking their money. This guy, and this guy seems to be pretty active. For the first time in my sitting down with this guy, Win at the table, he's being a little bit more passive right now than he usually is. He usually has a wide range, and he's very aggressive with speculative hands. He's willing to take races. He should also get some fold equity because of that too. But today it might even be somebody else playing under his name. I don't know. It's a completely different scenario. And also they're winning. That makes it a real good chance it's not him. Had to take a shot. Why not? Again, a good position, bad hand. You never want, unless you have to play ace deuce, you probably want to throw that away 100% of the time. If you flop an ace, you got the worst kicker. If you get a straight, you got 3, 4, 5 on the board. You got somebody else that's playing 5, 6, or 6, 7. It's a horrible hand. You need 4 cards to make a flush. Raised a guy last night. Somebody made it 15. The next guy made it, no, somebody made it 10. Next guy made it 35. And I made it 110. And the guy that made it 35 folds his kings face up to me. And knowing I had aces. I did have aces. And it was a good fold on his part. But he's very loose. And he only had 100 stacks. So I'm surprised he didn't push it. But he showed me a lot of respect there. Being that we have a small poker room where I'm at, we only have like 1 or 2 tables going, so most people know each other, so it's hard to get away from big cards without them knowing what you got, because you have to bet them. You can't let them see flops cheap. Alright, this guy's going to dunk it all in. He's got 2 overcards here, or else his money would be in the pot, I would think. He folds. Maybe ace jack, ace queen. Goal should also always be to double up during your hour if you can. He's under the gun. Should not be a limp. There should be something in the range of $1.50, $1.75. But I guess he's sitting out once again. Someone's going to have to see if he needs to upgrade that dial up. I'm going to put a little raise in here. Come on, buy that button. Alright, got that button. I only took that. I got the loose collar, and there's another loose collar. This is the guy I got to worry about jamming it. Yeah, that's the only part I was worried about here. I'm not going to tangle with him on this. Show it. Ace 10. Come on, show it. Well, I wasted that money, didn't I? 250 is a little big there. Sometimes people like to protect the hand a little bit, so maybe pocket nines would do that. Maybe ace jack, maybe ace 10 suited would do that. Maybe king queen. Those are the kind of hands I'm thinking. Now Tony goes over $2 over. Now Tony, I would put on a group one hand. That's jacks, queens, kings, aces, and ace king suited. Although we saw him do something a little while over 4, so we don't know what Tony's like. All right, here we go. Guy goes to 10 now. He's going to test Tony out. Tony's big here. He should maybe flat if he's real big. Just let this guy keep leading at the pot. But now he's going to price Tam in. Tam will call with anything just to see if he can hit something. He's a very big gambler. All right, $30 is a pot-sized bet. He's saying he's got the ace king. That's what he's saying. It's a great flop if he does have ace king and if Tony has the aces. But if he's got the queens, he's going to fold. Here we go. We're going to find out. It's all going in, folks. Tony, why did you bet 60 and not the other 15? You know you got it all in there. Jack 9. Yikes. There's the ace king as I predicted. Jack 9. Wow. Tony, what are we doing here? Tony. A lot of people play under other people's names, and I'm not sure that's Tony, so I shouldn't say that. You know, people have wives and kids and stuff like that. Maybe they're not supposed to, but they do it. Let's face it. And one seat gone. That was the guy that was donking the chips in there. Poker Can just waited for that and got a beautiful flop and a river. Didn't need the river. My name's Al Spath, and I am from Positive Poker Insiders. You can hire us to stream for you. You can hire us for advertising, all kinds of things. I teach professionally poker. If you want to fix your game, please check me out. I got a great special for June going on, a 2-for-1 special. You'll love that. But today it's Elite VIP that we're broadcasting and streaming for. That's one word, Elite VIP is your referral code at Jow Poker. And then email glidden.tony@gmail.com and get $5 put in your account. And if there are a few of you that are some good players out there that want to get staked, I think Tony's looking for 4 or 5 stakers. In any event, we're glad you're joining us this morning. It is the 17th of June, the day before Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there that's going to enjoy that tomorrow, whether you're with your kids or not. And think about all the servicemen that are over in Afghanistan and other parts of the world, in Iraq, that are separated from their families, and hope that they get back soon, safe and sound. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play the 2-7 anyhow, but I sure wouldn't want to play against, if I had pocket 7s here, still fold. You don't want to play against a person that doesn't have the bankroll behind. A lot of times it's the money that's behind what's outside. You have to look at that. For me to call this guy, he'd have to have at least 10 times that amount in his stack. Okay, so he would have to have, it's like $27. And look, he's got junk and he runs into aces. My 2-7 would have crushed them both. Now he's gone. That's good. We don't need people that are just goofing off all the time. It ruins the game a little bit. It's nice to get their money. Doesn't look like he's coming back, Tony, or not. Hey, we've got some special guests in today into the Twitch stream. You've been rolled, my man. You've been rolled is in the house. How are you, my friend? I understand Ryan Postic, the overlay specialist, been helping you out and doing some things for you. That's great. Should you ever want, unless you're going to stream yourself, if you ever want somebody to stream for you, and we are some very good prices on that as well, pass it on to others. I sure do wish, like you told me this morning, that Jow Poker had some bigger games and more players, but they don't seem to want to market it the way that I would market it. But you know, they feel like going slow and steady and fighting off the bullets that they're getting, darts that are getting thrown at them is the way to go. And I'm just not a believer that, like, you get one chance, one bite at the apple, and you got people, you want to keep them and retain them, not lose them. And I think you're losing people here just because there's not enough activity, cash games, types of tournaments that players want. And like you said, you know, you're looking for a 5-10 PLO game. But that's just an opinion. They're off and running. I wish them well. 6-9 fake out. It's good to know. On the button with a suited hand, doesn't make a straight, doesn't make much of anything. You hit the queen, you got a bad kicker. So don't fall in love with a hand like this. No. Scotty Quick, I got a note on it, or I did have a note on him. I don't have it on the note. Plays a lot of tables, a lot of draws. Here I would think he has something in the order of king, queen, ace, jack. And we don't get to see. A little 4 beats him though. Five, 7, not the kind of hand you really want to throw money into the pot. Even with the position I have, I could try to steal the button, but I'm up against 2 guys that are usually calling stations. King Jack is not a bad hand, it's not a great hand, but it's worth a pot-sized bet. This position. Got the button now. Just hope I don't run into a buzzsaw. That's the only thing I gotta hope. People like to defend their 50 cents. Nope. Pocket queens. 250. It's a little much. Let's go 6 and see what happens. Don't want Tam getting frisky. See, he wants to just bust somebody up. There's that king. Not what I wanted to see. Yes, right. That's right. Pocket 3s for Tam. Nope. If he had pocket 3s, he would check there too, because he had the boat. Ace king for poker can again. Tam might have queen jack. I told you before he's a gambler. He may have digged that bet with an open-ended draw. Looks like he did. Ace king again. Yeah, I just didn't need that king to flop. If a king don't flop, I shove my chips in, but a king flops, I shut it down. Simple as that. Sometimes it's the money you save that you actually win. Win said he had ace-ace. I doubt that very seriously. There's no reason he wouldn't have re-raised me. He wouldn't have called the $6. He got a raise or re-raise. He knows we both have big hands. Why would he not? Why would he flat that and let us get there? That doesn't make sense that he had ace-ace. Listen, the person could have it. I'm telling you what I don't think he has. The person has things like that tend to show you, or you guys can believe anything you want. The betting didn't indicate it to me, but that's okay. That's my read. That doesn't have to be your read. In fact, I think if he puts him on ace king, the guy gets a king on a flop. If Tam jams his aces, the guy calls. He loses Tam because the guy sucks out with another king. But you want to get all the money in right then and there, and so it didn't play it like ace-ace to me. But he lost $60. That we know to be fact. And me, I lost $6. Also a fact. Queens may look pretty, but they don't play pretty when a king or ace hits the board. Don't go broke. Well, taking a shot with these quarters just to see if I can hit something, but seems like nothing but inside draws and flush draws for somebody else. I'm not worth it. Again, a jack comes that puts queen king in play. It's not something I want to be dealing with. A diamond comes, it puts me out of reach, especially if it's a diamond jack. The board pairs. People play 10-9, people play 10-8, people play 9-8. Very, very wet. Suited ace isn't the best thing, but it's not bad on the button. Got a limper under the gun. Here's another 250 bet. No, I'm just going to make it a little bit higher. I don't want him to get crazy with this. If I can eliminate a player or two or make the pot a little bit bigger, it's great. I can take a free card on a flop. I can fire again. I'm going to fire again. We got both. Going to go the full pot. Gotta fire them bullets. Two or less players. You're just betting that they believe that you hit it or they don't have it. Either way. And you just gotta do what you have to do. Been broadcast now for about a half an hour. Tony's been lifted from the table. Pot size bet says, I have a weak ace and I want you out. To me, if he had two pair, I don't think he does it there. If he had the straight, I don't think he does it there. Now he's got aces, tens with a jack kicker. I would put him something like ace 8, ace 9, something in that area. Putting players on hands is not as hard as some people make it out to be, but you can get them wrong. You just have to look at position, type of player, bet size. Just gotta texture the flop, what they've been doing, what they haven't been doing. and just pick a group of hands and then isolate it down. Only going to be here until around 2:15 local time, about 1 hour today. Got to get back up to plus. I'm down half a buck. That's $6 lost. Out of position is Tam again. Again, you win more when you're in position than you're out of position. That's why money flows clockwise around the table. That's a nice bet. Oh, I think Tam has queen, maybe? Yeah, queen 10. There's the straight. All those flush cards. Oh my god. Thought maybe Tam would have the queen of clubs, but staying there with that hand with those many clubs, that's not the way I would play it. But again, he's more of a gambler than me. I can see that 100%. You gotta have a little larceny in you to play poker. You gotta have a little theft. You gotta have a little bluff. You have to have a little everything. Everybody's made up a different way. It's up to you to identify the people you're up against and take advantage of their weaknesses or their strengths. Stay away from somebody that's tight, that's who's got a better hand than you. Don't lose your money in an unraised pot to people that see flops with any two cards, that could hit any two cards. You're gonna go broke a lot of times with top pair, top kicker. Let's see if he goes the whole pot here. Nope, only 4. That's a change for him. Doesn't know where he is or her. I don't know if it's poker can as a woman or a man. Enough to win it though. Ooh, got ugly there fast. I don't know if Tam wants to limp here on the button or throw in like a 350 bet. That's a lot of limpers. And there you go, Tam. Right on time. Now this person is out of position. Remember, when a person is out of position and contemplating calling rather than re-raising, it'll also define their hand. They're going to be out of position from now on. They're gone. Now Scotty, if he had a pair, would stay. He doesn't have a pair. This guy does have something. Which price is in this guy? That's not a good flop for some people because people are playing pocket fives and 8s here and spades. So I think if Tam had an ace king here, you want to get rid of these guys for 11 bucks. But now ace king folds. Ace queen calls, but he's gonna isolate. Ace queen would do that. Let's see what he's got. King queen. Hits them both. Didn't need to. So it wasn't a bad hand to do what he did for the raise that he did on the button. King queen suited. That was a predictable play. He bet the right amount. He got the action he wanted. Definitely see the flop. He checks, I bet. He bets, I fold. Simple. What do I want to stick around for a jack to show up? Get the low end of a straight and he could have any ace? Makes no sense. Didn't have that much invested. Saturday, June 17th, brought to you by Positive Poker Insiders. This stream, we're streaming for Elite VIP, and that would be all one word, Elite VIP. And once you use that referral code and get your account set up, go ahead and email Tony, and you can email Tony at Glidden, Glidden, Tony at gmail.com. You'll see it on the top of the scroll going across the page in case you missed that. And if you're a pretty good player and want to get staked, also contact him. He's looking for players that are under his referral code. He must be under his referral code. So if you haven't set up an account, maybe somebody else in your family might want to just download the Jow Poker one more time. And I'm gonna make like I hit this. And set up an account under Elite VIP and then contact him. They'll give you $5 too to start you if you don't have any account. They showed no interest in it. I'm just gonna take it. It's free money sitting out there. And we might not be able to make an hour today. We got down to 5. Hope we don't go a little lower than this. Need some more players at the table. Where's You Been Rolled? Now see, he calls everything that I seem to play, so that's okay. So unless this guy raises, I'm just gonna do a small little 125 raise. I'm gonna call that one right there. This is the kind of hand that can win you a lot of money. You flop 2 7s or a 5-7, or you flop a straight. I'm investing this money here. I want him in. I'm trying to entice him in with that call. I got him one in. So I only got the 7. Only got one club. Let's put little bends here on something like Ace Jack, Ace Queen. That's the whole pot though. If he bet less, I would do something there, but he bet too much for me to stick around. If he checks here, he does have the Ace Jack or Ace 10. Nope, he's still betting. It could be diamonds though. Alright. Let's see if he checks the end. 5, 8, King 9. Wow. King 9. Hello. King 9. So he had a 9 on the front. The 9 was the high card. It was 7, 9, 3, wasn't it? Yeah. Didn't slow down when other high cards came though, did he? So we got a loose cannon over here. Let's just do that right now. Didn't realize I was under the gun. I should have raised or folded. They both check, I bet. He'll bet the 4 in some situations here, so I'm going to bet the whole pot. If I had any card to come off, it would be like the 6 of diamonds. 10's not a bad card to come off. 2 is not a good card. Spades, have spades. He had the 4. It's okay. Stay with me, buddy. He could have pushed me off of that hand. Zombie Band 666. Where you from, my man? Where you from, Zombie? give you a shout out. If you stream, let me know. I'll shout that for you too. I'm Al Spath, former dean over at Poker School Online, streaming here for Positive Poker Insiders. Poker Can's gonna leave with his 268. That would be smart. Oh, terrible, terribles. He can do anything he wants and I'll just lay it down. 50 cents would lay it down. 20 cents would lay it down. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Go for it, buddy. I was at the poker table last night playing at the casino. I played for about 90 minutes. I had, I think I won about 203 at a 1-2 table. And the one guy next to me says, I'm sure glad that the president is living up to his campaign promises and creating jobs in my career field. And I looked at him and I said, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a lawyer. I guess there's a lot of lawyers getting employed, that's for sure. All right, Scott. One time to see if he goes for it. Yeah, he only stays with an 8. I'm out of here if he does anything. This is just to try to steal it. Anybody takes a long time like that, they usually want to fold. No, I wouldn't show it. It's the kind of hands I like, especially in this position. $175? No. Can't all limp in and have Tam do a squeeze number there. Yeah, he does it anyhow. Try to prevent that. Now I need 2 calls. I really need a bunch of calls. Ooh, look out. Don't tell me. So 675. I'm getting 3-1 on my money. I got position. Really need 5-1 on my money to make this call. I'll let it go. Could be a mistake. Like this hand. Remember this hand. Oh, it would have been disaster for me. Even he should bet. Oh, he's going to bet it all. This time he pushes. This time he pushes it. You don't want nobody sticking around on that one. Here comes the posse, man. Ryan is another PPI guy. Let's go right back to that small raise again. Not trying to get anybody out here. Just trying to build a pot. I would like a 9-7. Ooh, close, close, close. Close, close, close. If I had any card to come off next, it would be the 9 of clubs. Yeah, it could be a total bluff. He might have a weak jack. A lot of people check raise out of the blind with a weak hand. He put me probably on overcards and I missed there. Little did he know I had a draw. But I can't bet that kind of money for the draw that I want. We'll just wait our turn. Good spot for Posse to make it $6. Just sees the flop. Just over the 41-minute mark of the broadcast. For Elite VIP, all one word. And if you go to Elite VIP Poker, 3 words on Facebook, you can like their page. That's Elite VIP Poker, 3 words, and like their page. If you get a chance to make a comment, tell them Al Spath sent you. Tony'd be glad to know that. There's a $5 bet by Scotty Quick. And Kenny Rogers folds. Yo, bad. $275 or fold. Must be busy doing other things to sit out so many times. Nice looking texture to that flop. A little bit for everybody. King Jack loves it. Jack 8 suited, not so much. Person with the King Jack is in command. Ace Jack sticks around. Queen 10 sticks around. Queen Jack sticks around. 10-9, of course, tries to get everybody off of the hand. Then you got Posse, who could have the Queen 9 itself. Although he likes King 9. Come on, Jeff Sessions, fold that hand. We got a little note on this guy here. 22 suited out of position and 2 a raise. That's Mikey likes it. Mikey will stick around. Who's got the king? Now Scotty had the king here. I think he'd go $8 or $9. Well, a little bit more, okay. Only because the diamonds are out there. An all diamond flop here. All diamond flop. No diamond flop. No diamond flop. Sure. Boy, nice pot. 3 guys betting. Somebody hit the hearts. I don't think he wanted them to hit the hearts, but he's going to say he's got the hearts. No, Scotty Quick likes to draw. He's got the nuts. And that guy is straight with 10-6. Wow. He is loose. $2, Scotty. Oh-ho. Scotty calls it out. Kings. King, no king. Don't want a king now. Yep. Goodbye, clown. And I mean that personally. Well, at least Big Baller showed up. I go down to 4 people. Mikey's sitting down. I have to get myself out of here too. Mikey's waiting for. He's got more money. Okay, he's just waiting for the blind. All right. Take it down, posse. I think to put a little raise in this position, only because this guy posted and then he checked. If he puts another 75 cents in, he's really put it in with really odd cards, and he plays odd cards to begin with. Definitely going to go to the pot here. Three, it's not likely to get them all out. But we did. They checked really fast. Timing tells. Keep hovering around that initial $50 mark, not making any progress here, folks. You know, sometimes you don't get there. Army Hill just came in too. Good. I don't know why Mikey Likes It didn't sit in then. Got a new card here from the Borgata yesterday, the M Life Sapphire card. Interesting. For all MGM Resorts Internationals. Las Vegas, Gulf Strike, MGM National Harbor, Grand Detroit, and the Borgata. Interesting. I think that Tam might put in $2 here. No, he doesn't. Yeah, he got on the call. That's what you call, I can't resist seeing what you're doing. No way that Posse bets 50 cents there with an ace. Got about 10 minutes left on this broadcast. Again, it's for referral code ELITE, ELITE, VIP. That's Tony Glidden. You can go over to the Facebook page, Elite VIP Poker, 3 words there. But for the referral code is 1 word, Elite VIP, and then you need to email Glidden, Glidden, Tony@gmail.com. Get your $5, put it in your account, start you out. And if you want to get staked, if you're a good player, contact him once you've got an account under his name, and he'll maybe hook you up. He's looking for 5 people to stake, so check him out. His ad's running right there in the corner of our screen. Comes up every 10 seconds. Check him out. He's also got a race rate going and some other promotions that I'm unaware of, but when he gives me that info, I'll pass it on to you. But all you have to do is email him and ask him about what he's got and how you can get under him right today. Looks like I'll be able to go around the table one more time at least, like including this next big blind. So one more big blind and then around the table past it. That should fill out the hour. 11:25. You can't call here. You can only go all in. The longer they take, the more they're gonna fold. But he's a goofball. Remember, he was been playing everything. 6-10, all kinds of crap. And even he folds. It's just like if you see somebody type in the chat when you make a bet and they go HMMM, like I don't know what that you want that person to call. They're behind. That's usually the sign that they're behind. Again, these are the kind of hands that you hope to get when you go play live. It can make you a lot of money. You can lose you a lot of money, but they're money makers. The ace kings, ace queens aren't. Six would make a money maker out of this one. See how much I'm going to have to call to see a six. This is the guy I want to bet right here. I wanted to bet like $1.50, $1.25, and have two callers. Then I would definitely call to see if I get a six. Tam's more likely to bet the whole pot. Therefore, nobody else is liable to come back in this unless they have diamonds. Posse doesn't do anything. Now you got draws out the ass. Somebody else coming in here. That's good. That'll slow things up a little bit. Nobody likes that texture. The only card that could get me to bet if I got to look at the last card would be the black six. Any black six. But I think Wynn's going to take that down just for no interest on anybody's part. Set out the next big blind. Now see, he checked after he posted, so we know he's got a pretty bad hand. He's got a light stack. He had posted he had a chance to raise this limper, and all he did was check. So we have to assume this guy's pretty awful with two cards. Maybe king two, maybe 9-4. Could have 5-6. He can have anything, you know. But 7-4 is a possibility. 6-8's a possibility. I think that's worth a pot size bet. Got to redraw for a 6. Nobody raised pre-flop. Oh, he did get two pair. Let's see. He could have hit the 6-8. He's only got $6 left, so it ain't worth it. One, two, three, kimchi. Must be Korean. Down to 75 is too much for an ace-9. Suited, I'd call him here, or re-raise him here. Although he's wide, I don't want to take a chance with the ace-9, although I had good position. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more hands to go. So we're going to probably get over an hour, but that's okay. EliteVip is our client, and we want to make sure you know that referral code and glidandtony@gmail.com. to get your $5 in your account. You need to pass it on to other people that may not have an account, or somebody in the family, or a son, or a daughter, or a wife, or father, or grandfather, or cousin. Free money is always good. Sign up under Tony at Elite VIP and check out the Facebook page. 3 words, Elite VIP Poker. People that just stall. I couldn't get in that hand. $4. Oh, he checks. Wow. Even if this guy had a 4, he'd probably bet the $4. Yeah. If I was still in his hand now, I'd go over him 12, get everybody out, and take my chances with him. Come on, Scotty. Why are we wasting so much time today? I don't like it, but I got a position, and I got all these people coming in. I'm gonna hope I can see a flop for the $2. Oh, give me the king 10-9. I would just jam that sucker. Just the jack. Quick check. $8 by posse. Ace jack is a good possibility. Even king jack. He called win. Oh my. Get out of the way of this. Queens. 9-8. Doesn't get there. 9-8 makes a straight. Yeah, he did make a straight. Oh my god. He did make a straight. Sick. What did I have that last hand? Squeeze. Nope. Well, they could have a 3. I need a 9 or an 8 on a turn. That doesn't guarantee me anything. Oh, this is my last? No, I got 2 more hands. He could have easily have the 3 in this position. Now, he's a big blind. He could definitely have the 3, but I gotta still bet this. I don't think he has the 3. I think he really has the 9. Call me, baby. One more hand to go. Oh, we're up $10.44. That's not much for the hour, but at least at 25.50 we made some money. We got the stream for Elite VIP and Tony Glidden. Again, GliddenTony@gmail.com is the email you want to use. Once you get that account, lock it up, lock it down, get that money. My name's Al Spath. I'm Positive Poker Insider. So is Ryan Postic up here, PPI Posse. Contact us for any of your poker needs. Ryan's going to put this all in here. He's going to dump it in. Willy Wonka. He's saying he's got something like Queen 5 or something. Won't get to see it. Last hand, folks. Ace Deuce is definitely an out hand. I'm Al Spath. I'm brought to you by Positive Poker Insiders. You can check out Ryan or I streaming all the time, and check out EliteVip. Use that as a referral code at Jow Poker. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.